Shanti. This is the Avyakt Murli of 7th of June, 1977, and the title is The Special Blessing of the Confluence Age, the Age of Charity, is of everyone receiving benefit through your stage of ascent. According to the time, do you all experience yourselves to be in the stage of ascent at every second and in every thought? You all know that this small age is the age where there is the stage of ascent. According to the drama, this age, this time, has received the blessing of bringing benefit to everyone through the stage of ascent. No other age has this blessing. The confluence age is also called the age of charity. Elevated souls who follow the accurate religion and who also perform accurate karma play a part in this age of charity. The special part of the authority of religion, the authority of ruling, and the authority of science are revealed in this age. That is, all souls attain these three authorities at this time. Who are the special actors of this elevated time? Do you consider yourselves to be actors of this elevated time? The stage of ascent depends upon you, elevated souls. All souls are benefited through your stage of ascent. The desire to attain mukti that all souls have had for a long time is fulfilled on the basis of your stage of ascent. The attainment of Jivan Mukti by all of you souls is the basis of all souls attaining mukti. Do you continually consider yourselves to be images of support in this way? The bestower who bestows is the Father, but whom has he made into instruments? The inheritance is claimed from the Father, but the Father has also made you children instruments. As benefit for all souls depends upon you souls, do you pay this much attention to yourselves at every step? When you have this awareness, carelessness and laziness that at present are visible in most of you, in one way or another, will finish. This is why, instead of ascending, you come to a standstill. You also have become very clever in remaining at a standstill. What cleverness do you show? Instead of using the points of knowledge accurately, or the methods that you have received from the Father from time to time accurately, you misuse them. You change the meaning and just hold on to the words. You are influenced by your old nature. That is, you changed the real meaning under the influence of your nature. In order to make the children master Trikaldarshi, Baba very clearly tells them all the secrets of the drama. According to the secrets of the drama, Baba tells you of the number attained by the effort makers and the significance of the kingdom, that not everyone will become a Maharati, and that not everyone will become part of the rosary of victory. Not everyone will become an emperor, as indicated by our part. Baba tells you this in order to make you go ahead. But instead of advancing, children take advantage of it wrongly. They do not finish their carelessness and laziness, but they change the meaning of what Baba said and take support from that. And then they tell Baba, but Baba, this is what you said. Due to being influenced by their own different natures, they change the meaning of the right things and start to play a very good game of standing still. They pay very little attention to using the methods of becoming conquerors of attachment, but use the words spoken by the Father to protect themselves. They say, Baba, you said that Maya is very powerful. She doesn't even leave Brahma Baba alone. Maya even attacks Maharathis. As Maya doesn't leave Brahma Baba or the Maharathis alone, what is the big deal if we are defeated when she comes to us? This will happen. It will continue to happen until the end. In this way, you take support of words that make you come to a standstill in your efforts, and you deprive yourself of the stage of ascent. Baba says that Maya will come, but who are those who are remembered as the conquerors of Maya and the conquerors of the world? If Maya doesn't come, if you haven't faced an enemy, how can you be called victorious? Baba says that Maya will come, but he doesn't then say that you have to be defeated. You have to defeat Maya, not be defeated by her. You are the victorious jewels of every kalpa. You forget the powerful words which say that you will definitely reveal yourselves as the victorious ones. You make Baba's words weak because of your own weakness. Brahma Baba became the conqueror of Maya and claimed the status of being the conqueror of the world. There is a memorial of this for Kalpa after Kalpa. Just as Brahma Baba made himself strong and was not afraid even though Maya was powerful, so too you have to follow the Father. Have the deep feeling of becoming victorious. Do not deceive yourself by not understanding what it means to make effort because of your limited intellect. Baba's every word is filled with benefit for the three aspects of time of every soul. This is why he is remembered as the world benefactor. Do not use words of benefit to bring loss to yourself. Nowadays, most of you are very knowledgeable in this way. You consider yourselves to be knowledgeful in this way, and you therefore call yourselves very sensible. However, you then actually perform some wasteful or wrong action, which is a royal form of sin. You also know a very good method of proving yourselves to be sensible. Whatever wasteful or royal form of sinful actions are visible are in fact actions that bring loss to yourselves and others. You recognize this by feeling great discontentment while performing such actions. You do not experience happiness or power. You experience being empty of the treasures of virtues and powers. Superficially, because of being body conscious and having arrogance of your own understanding, you try to prove your own understanding to be correct. Your every word will be hollow internally and externally, and you will try to hide everything. There is the saying, an empty vessel makes most noise. There is a lot of external show, but internal deceit. Externally, it is very showy. As a consequence of such actions, you become instruments for disservice of Brahmin souls and the souls of the world who do not have knowledge. When you perform such wasteful or sinful actions, firstly, you become dissatisfied with yourself, and secondly, there is disservice of many others. Due to this, instead of having the stage of ascent, you come to a standstill. Check yourself and ask, why does your happiness reduce as you move along? Why does the zeal and enthusiasm for making intense effort decrease? Why do you stumble over waste thoughts instead of being yogi? Why are you not able to settle the bondage of your sanskars and nature? What is the reason for all of this? Do you know the reason? The main reason is that when you first come to Baba, you work hard on making effort using the methods Baba teaches you. Day and night, you have no concern as to whether tiredness or Maya may prevent you from doing anything. You continue to make very fast progress with the intoxication that you have found the Father and that you have to claim your inheritance and your rights. But what do you do now? Nowadays, people find it difficult to work hard. They want the salary, but don't want to make the effort. In the same way, Brahmin souls become careless or lazy in making effort. Everyone wants to be a Maharathi or a Mahavir, and yet doesn't want to make the effort of even the infantry. You want a ready-made stage, but you don't want to create your own stage by making effort. You think that you don't want to be anything less in any aspect and that you should be in the list of Maharathis. The real meaning of being a Maharathi is to show the greatness of a Maharathi. However, you find it difficult to remain stable in this stage. You take good advantage of the title cooperative. Due to this, the effort and attention, the awareness of an effort-making life, and the power of the Father's company that is needed at every step is not there in a practical way. You don't want to make effort, and yet you want to go across with Baba's help. You remember what Baba has to do, and you forget what you have to do. And because of this, you are not able to use the methods that Baba has shown you. You do not know how to use them at the right time. You ask Baba time and again why you are not able to have yoga. What can I do when my bondages are not breaking? Since the revision course and the realization course are now taking place, has Bapdada not told you all of this? Is there still anything left for Baba to tell you? This is the course of the first and second classes, kindergarten. Now churn everything that you have heard. Due to not churning and thereby not becoming powerful, you become weak and you therefore continually keep stopping. You are not able to experience the stage of ascent. Therefore, always remember that all souls will benefit through the stage of ascent of you, instrument souls. Acha? To those who understand Baba and every word of his accurately, to those who make themselves and others great by making effort, to those who experience the aim and qualification of the stage of ascent at every step, to those who protect themselves from the many different royal forms of Maya, to such conquerors of Maya who are victorious every kalpa, Bapdada's love, remembrance, and namaste. Bapdada meeting groups. Do you constantly have the awareness that you are a victorious jewel who has faith in the intellect? The fruit of faith is victory. While performing any task, if you have complete faith in the self, in the Father, and in the drama, then it would be impossible for you not to attain victory. If you are defeated, it means you lack faith. If you have doubt in anything about whether or not something will happen, or whether or not you will be successful, then this whether or not something will happen, or whether or not you will be successful, then this would not be called having complete faith. Thoughts of an intellect filled with faith would be determined, not weak. If you think that you'll do whatever you are meant to, then this is also a doubtful thought. You should not think that whatever is to happen will happen, but you should have the complete faith that everything is already accomplished. Before performing that action, you should have the complete faith that it is already accomplished. Do you have such a stage? No matter what type of Maya comes, you must not fluctuate. Someone who has faith in the intellect will face every storm or obstacle as though it is nothing. You have scientific inventions to keep you cool when it is hot. In the same way, when storms of Maya come to those who have faith in the intellect, it would not be a big thing for them. If you have the methods of remaining safe, you will become a conqueror of Maya. You should be one who has total faith in the intellect in every aspect. Those who have such faith in the intellect constantly observe their own part as a detached observer and do not fluctuate when they see others. They do not go into the questions of why or what. Do the original jewels of the task of establishment have the intoxication of being the original jewels? This intoxication brings you happiness. You have experienced in your practical life the fortune that people desire to have even in their dreams. All of you experienced this in practice in the living form, and now everyone just hears of these inspiring activities. So is this a small fortune? Any other type of fortune can be attained now, but you cannot attain this fortune at any other time. Such fortune can only be attained by a handful out of multi-millions, and a few out of that handful. Those who came at the beginning can constantly remain very happy if they do not remember anything other than their fortune, and that this part is fixed for them for kalpa after kalpa. The specialty of Brahmins is happiness. If you don't have happiness, you are not a Brahmin. At present, service abroad is beginning to speed up. In a short time, they have already begun the service of giving many people Baba's message simultaneously through many different methods. Countries abroad are more cooperative in giving the message. All facilities are attained very easily. Bharat will copy the foreign countries in this aspect. People of Bharat are not so open-hearted. They hesitate a lot, whereas the foreigners are very open-hearted. When this sound reaches Bharat from abroad, the people of Bharat will learn a lesson and be ashamed that the foreigners give much more importance to their philosophy than they do. The foundation of serving quickly through all methods at the same time is spreading fast. There has to be something new every year so that people from abroad will be attracted to the philosophy of Gyan and Yoga. This will be a lesson for the people of Bharat. Whatever happens, every part has a specialty. The response is good due to everyone's zeal and enthusiasm everywhere. This will also become a memorial. Wherever Brahmins are playing their part in serving the foreign lands, that will become a tourist place in the future. It will be a memorial, not a temple. That place will be like a memorial. Bharat is being taught a lesson through the service that is taking place of the important people, and the places for the future kingdom are also being fixed. Acha, blessing, by being one who as a master bestower distributes all the treasures of happiness, may you become worthy of receiving blessings from everyone. At present, everyone needs imperishable happiness. All are begging for happiness, whereas you are the children of the bestower of happiness. The duty of the children of the bestower is to give. Give happiness to all those who come into contact or relationship with you. Remain so full that no one goes away from you empty-handed. At every moment, check whether you are bestowing as a master bestower or whether you are just happy with yourself. The more you give to others, the worthier you will become of receiving blessings from everyone, and these blessings will enable you to become an easy effort maker. Slogan: remember the attainments of the confluence age, and you will not remember the things of sorrow or distress. Om Shanti.